Right. So I've been bald for about 2 years now. I decided to shave my head off um the 15th of June 2024. So literally the day after I graduated. Bald for 2 years. Here's how I feel. It's cool, man. It's not too bad. In fact, I wanted to be bald when I was 17. The reason why I didn't follow through with the plan is because I know how teenagers act. What I mean by this is I was always that kid in high school. You got the low fade. Anyone know if anyone knows about the low fade, they'll know. Especially when you're a man, they don't do this when you're a woman. You females are very fortunate in that regard. But when you're a male, you got that low fade, that skin fade. People they love to slap your head. I don't know why they love doing it. And long story short, let's just say, and all sides of the spectrum of things, I've had my fair share of slaps, and it hasn't been very good. Awful, really. And I was never the popular kid. But when I would have super short-lived, superficial phases. And I say superficial because these popular phases of my high school days, very short-lived. I mean, like maybe a few hours, maybe a day or two, from getting a new haircut. Or you have all the public kids chasing you. They want to slap your head, but yeah, but it's not genuine. You know what I mean? They want to get something out of you. You know that betters them getting a dopamine rush of slapping, but it's a detriment to me because I'm literally taking the pain, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I realized I'm a guy who works out a lot, and I was just training someone once. I'm like, bro, I'm sweating so much. I don't like it. I'm sweating too much. Shit's going on my eye. I don't like being done with working out, and it just takes so long to dry my hair. So I was like, you know what? All right, cool. Let me shave my head. I've been bald for 2 years now. What it's taught me is how no one actually fucking cares about you. And I don't say this in a doomer mindset. I'm not into doomers. I'm not into that negative talk. It actually works for the better, man. You realize when you turn 18, man, no one cares that, bro. You're free to do whatever you want. Now, follow the law, of course. I'm not telling you to be a bad person. I would like to hope and believe that the people who watch me have a good head on their whatever shoulders, and are wise enough to understand that. Pardon me. But I mean, they don't care. And like, bro, I've seen so many people in high school. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say reunite. I'm also just bumping into people. No one even cares, man. Obviously, I see my friends as well. They know everyone pretty much knows I'm old now. No one gives a shit. But if I were to do the same thing 2 or 4 years ago when everyone was a lot less immature, that would have been a big thing. Oh, this guy's bald. Did you see this guy's head? Let me slap his head. I'm 20 years old now. No one cares, and why should they care? That's why I really like being an adult because everyone's got their own shit going on, man. You have time to worry about someone's head? Go make some money. That's what we're all on now. We all just locked in. We all realized we're busy now. I'm focused on my YouTube career. Some people are focused on their careers. Some people are hustling their jobs. Some people in uni. We know what to do now. Something just clicks in your head when you're 18. It's like a slap in the face for most of us men. It's like, oh shit, okay, this is the real one now. All right, capitalism. I need money. We all realize that now. Like even the first day, literally the day after I graduated college, when I shaved my head, I went to the gym, saw my boy from high school. Never questioned it once. Maybe it's because I always did have a low fade. So that transition wasn't necessarily a weird look in terms of perception. Not that you should care about perception, but I do understand the slight fear that comes with it. When you do something for the first time, of course you're prone to get weird reactions. I got a lot of backlash from my family for about a week. Then after a week, pretty much normal. Obviously, everyone was taking the piss in the first week. All right, cool. And another thing being bald did for me is making me mentally stronger. Obviously, it helped me in convenience as well because I saved a lot of money just not getting a haircut as well. 'Cause I shave my own head now. I just go on Amazon, I buy like 12 sets of Gillette Mount Courageous with shaving cream. That lasts me like 3 months in total. We use it right. I had some trials and errors, of course. I've gone through the trials and tribulations of cutting in my head, Nixon cuts. It wasn't pretty at all. But I got the technique down. I will say if you are white and have more so type A type texture hair, It will be a lot easier for you if you're black and you want that clean shave look. You can use those razors, but you have to rely more on technique a lot more because on paper, those razor blades aren't necessarily for your full C type hair to any of the black people watching. But being bald, man, is great. Right? And I conquered that fear. And that fear and that condition, I was like, bro, if I'm able to go through this 1 week of bullshit, obviously being the week I cut my hair, if I was able to go through that 1 week of bullshit and backlash from family, and I can just rock with it, I'm like, bro, they're gonna get tired at some point, right? They're gonna get tired at some point. They did. Nothing changed afterwards after that 1 week in terms of my hairstyle, but the laughing stopped, the making fun of stopped. Another reason why I wasn't scared for the most part was because I was already in shape and I had 4 years of training under my belt. 6 now. But that is that too. And it's funny how perception works, you know? If you're a skinny guy and you're bald, and I've been through all sides of the body composition spectrum, I've been fat, I've been skinny, and I'm in shape. I'm telling you guys, you don't want to be either skinny or fat, man. You want to be in shape. The perception is so different. Because when I was more a scrawny kid in high school, you know, the low fade. And let's just even talk about our outside of school aspect. If you're a skinny bald guy, no one's gonna take you seriously. I'm telling you the truth. If you're a fat bald guy, if you're a skinny bald guy, they're probably gonna think your testosterone was too low. You lost your hair because of that. If you're a fat bald guy, you're gonna be perceived as over the hill, or you let yourself go. But if you're a bald, fit guy, the public perception it completely changes. They see it as, oh, your testosterone is so high, you just lost all your hair. That's the perception. I'm not saying it's true, but it's the perception. One Punch Man style shit. You train so hard, you lose all that shit. Anyway, but it's crazy. Like I even told you a story like yesterday. I went to the chicken shop, right? I was wearing literally what I'm wearing right now, man. Regular t-shirt, nothing special. I buy my t-shirts are very cheap, and I don't give a shit about clothing, really. You know why? Because 80% of clothing, believe it or not, for a man, is just being fit. I'm telling you, be fit. You wear clothing that fits you, bro. 80% of the clothes will fit you. I'm telling you, my mum buys me the cheapest clothes, like 10, 30 pound t-shirts in Primark. I don't even ask her. She just buys it out of the kindness of her heart. God bless her soul. All shirt, all the shirts she buys me, it fits me. All of them. When I remember when I was skinny, I used to always go, oh, they don't fit me. Oh, I'm going to throw away all these clothes. I'm like, no. Now that I'm in shape, it's like, no, let me keep them. You know, most of them are pretty good and they fit pretty well. Basic, average, but, you know, a lot of people like to say the suit makes the man. No, baby. The man makes the suit. I'm telling you. You can give a suit to, I don't know, King Charles. No shade to the king. We love the king. King Charles III. Give him a suit. It's going to look kind of floppy, I'm not going to lie. Give that suit to an in-shape guy. Whole different story. Nothing changed. Same tailor, same high-end tailor. The man made this difference. You give I'm a large, right? I weigh 198.1 pounds as of now. I'm on a cut, and I'm 176 centimeters. I'm 5'9". I think that's about 89 kilograms, right? And I cut to like 79, 83 kg, somewhere like that. So I have like 20 pounds to lose, but I'm still large. This shirt still looks really good on me, and I don't look fat. Yeah, and I'm bold as well by saying this. And also, I hold myself in extremely high regard, and I take a lot of pride in my ability to do something what most men are scared to do: losing their hair. Losing your hair, or just willingly shaving it off, it exposes your true features. Most guys aren't even that attractive. Their hair is bigging them up. This is why you ever hear people say, oh, would you ever shave your head? They get all paranoid and scared. I've been rocking this bowler for 2 years, bro. I can do it all. I could have hair if I wanted to. Actually, right now, my hair's starting to grow back a bit. I shave every 3 days. So I'm gonna come home. Once I'm done with these YouTube, obviously I'm gonna train first. I'm gonna shave my head again. So this video will be posted today, the July the 1st. It is Wednesday, right? Yes. So I'll shave on Saturday again. Wait another 3 days. I feel good being bald, man. And it really taught me, like, bro, I don't need to rely on external factors to be confident. And I know that my confidence now is natural. A lot of you guys, you rely on your hair. You lot, you man, you be like gelling your hair and shit and whatnot. Well, I'm in shape and I'm bold, so there's not really an excuse. I just naturally have that confidence. And I know this because I've proved it to myself time and time again. Even just doing something as simple as saying hi to beautiful women. Yes, do I get rejected at times? I do, I'm not gonna lie. But do I get accepted at times as well? Yeah, absolutely. It's a win-win game. You gotta take risks sometimes in life. And I will tell you this, guys, this is a little secret. When you look good, girls are more likely to say hello. They are more likely to say hello when you're in shape. The same way, how if a beautiful woman, this is rare nowadays, but if a hot woman down the street society, the average guy, you're not gonna get that. Average guy, right? And it's not me saying I'm all high and mighty, but it's more so most people don't train and work out. So you working out, you're basically the equivalent of a pretty woman in the physical aspects of things. And I mean, like, if she said hi to you, I doubt any man is not gonna say hi back. The same way as, if an in shape man says hi, and not in a simpy way, she's probably gonna say hi back to you. Facts. I'm speaking from experience. I'm not that good. I'm mid. Look at me. Bro, I'm flipping mid. I just go to the gym, so I have somewhat of a chance. I ain't shit. You know? And that's one thing being bold has shown me and exposed and proved to myself that, bro, I naturally have this confidence, man. I don't need to have hair to have confidence. I can still grow my hair. As you can see, like, I'm growing a bit back. I'm going to shave it off. I just like being bold. I think I found my style. It helps me convenience as well. And I feel like being bold just feels, man, just naturally best to me. Maybe it's because I always had these low fades my whole life, so the transition wasn't hard. But in terms of convenience, it makes my life so much easier. So much easier. I've saved a lot more money. Inflation is very high in the UK. I remember when I was a kid, I used to spend like £8 just for a haircut. They inflated that to 10, 12, 15. Last time I went 2 years ago, to be very specific. Sorry. Pardon me. 2 years and 4 months now. Wow. That was like £20. It's been about 2 years and a quarter. Is my math right? 2 years and 1/4. 2 years and 1/4. Yeah, that's a long time. So it's probably like 25 now. Who knows? I don't need to worry though. I can just buy a of Amazon. And you guys are like, yeah, but Amazon raises, it's £20 and free shipping and whatnot. Yeah, okay, cool. You have to remember, it comes in sets, right? It comes in sets. I use those sets and that lasts me like, well, if I use it responsibly, like 3 months. 3 months, guys. It's a lot. Being bold, bro, it's a liberating feeling, man. It's like a fuck you to society. It's like you go against the norm. And I'm in shape. I'm in shape, of course. I've been working out for 6 years, so I rock it naturally. One good thing about being in shape, I know there's a lot of in shape guys on my channel. I know this because I look at your profile picture. You guys are some jack motherfuckers, man. I rate you guys. Come on, man. you lot know who you are. Shout out to you lot. But you guys, so you should know. When you get in shape, your jawline is good and everything, man. You got everything straight. Obviously, I'm not in my leanest state right now, but measuring my waist, I was pretty impressed. 34 inches at 198.1 pounds. Steroid free. I've never taken a steroid in my life. Just blessed with those Congolese and Angolan genetics, I must say. It feels good, man. It's a very liberating feeling, man. And it's a brilliant thing because I've learned something very early age that will take most people my age a lot longer in terms of self-confidence. Don't need to rely on external aspects. Stop thinking overly like a woman. When you care too much about, like clavicular guy, he went to Paris, right? He lives in Miami, country known to be very degenerate, right? He went to Paris, he fucked around, he found out, he met real class. He met how women actually act and how you should act. No one really cares about your looks like that. There's a point of diminishing returns. He fucked around, he found out. You're mature from that now. He's my age as well. But he's like, it was too feminine, guy. Too feminine, G. Too feminine, man. This guy was caring too much what women thought about this guy. And the sexiest thing? There's a man that just works out, just gets on with his life and ends up being more sexy than this man anyway and pulls more women anyway and don't even think about these women. The woman anymore. That's a flex, man. And the guy don't even care. He still gets more. Be like that. Don't be too feminine like Clavicular. Because he's like the equivalent of a woman putting too much makeup and being she's paranoid of like who's looking. I used to be like that. I used to be that guy who trained too hard. I go outside, I'm like, oh, I'm too self-conscious of the way I look. I don't give a shit, man. It is what it is. But yeah, I like being bald, man. It's a great thing. It's a beautiful feeling. It's liberating, man. I can train. I don't need to worry about hair sticking on my head. It is a double-edged sword. During heat waves, 100%. Sorry if I sound weird. I've like biggest up my nose. I've got crazy hay fever. Look at these flowers. Shit, man. Fuck me. Anyway. But yeah, heat wave times, double-edged sword for sure, yeah, because you sweat quicker. I actually used to think people with hair would sweat quicker because they're, more of a layer on their head. So I'd think it'd make them warm, right? I mean, to some extent, but with it, when you have hair, I've had hair in the past. You can look at my old videos. You have hair, at least you're absorbing the heat, right? Like a sponge. Now, if you do that for too long, it does get disgusting. It's more prone to smelling up a lot quicker. Now, the thing with me now, I'm bald, right? So what happens with my scalp? I don't have that hair protection people with hair do. I'm gonna assume most of you guys do. I'm gonna assume you have hair. So to compensate with that, my hair, head, it sweats a lot to overcompensate with the moisture. So we sweat to cool down. We don't sweat a lot. If you don't sweat a lot and drink a lot of water, we dehydrate. So I sweat a lot in these heat waves, and it's really bad. But on the contrary to that, I cool down a lot quicker. Yeah. For the fan, I'd cool down a lot quicker than someone with when I did have hair. Hair is more maintenance. Obviously, there's pros and cons depending on the season. Hair, better having hair in the winter than being bald. I've been bald in all seasons and naturally all hairy in all seasons. Top guys. But yeah, man. I don't have much to say. I'm not gonna drag it out anymore. Being bald is good, man. It's done me justice. When you're in shape, bro, all those insecurities leave, man. And you realize, bro, when you get older as well, you realize how much no one cares. Like, come on, man. Everyone's getting on with their own lives and shit. You don't need hair to attract women. You just need the confidence. You'd be surprised. After a certain age, like 21, 22, and I know in high school it's all about looks to poor women and whatnot. You get older, it's that shit, man. The women, they just change overnight. They're like, yeah, you're good looking and whatnot. Yeah, but I'm kind of looking for a real man now. That's how their brain works, bro. Don't be surprised you see this hot woman dating these mid-level looking guys, but they're well-rounded in all areas. They're in shape, got a good career on themselves. They're funny, charismatic. They learn all these skills because they weren't the naturally good-looking guy to begin with. What I'm working towards. That's gonna trump the good-looking high school dude. Facts. The same about women as well. Just the self-confidence aspect. I like being bold, man. That's the honest truth.